You're still watching Ways. Now, on December 6th, St. Nicholas Day recognizes the 3rd century saint who became an inspiration for the modern-day Santa Claus. St. Nicholas is known for selling all his possessions and giving his money to the poor. Raised as a devout Christian, St. Nicholas dedicated his whole life to serving the sick and suffering. Legendary stories about St. Nicholas later became part of the inspiration for the modern-day Santa Claus. So you can observe St. Nicholas Day by incorporating some St. Nicholas Day tradition into your holiday season. Slip a gift or a surprise into someone's shoes. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Just do something small. So that's Happy St. Nicholas Day. Thank you, Uti, for joining us.
Hello.
How are you? How was last night?
Good.
Have you recovered?
No. As you could tell, I sound a bit like
Oh
a
my
frog.
goodness, you sound like me.
Yeah, exactly. So we all sound the same way. I just tried to put my feet in my shoes and I realized my feet are obviously still swollen.
Sure, you were the one doing shakara.
But you know,
By the time I flung my shoes, I did not know. Well, I wore slippers. And they'll be all right.
Comfort was key for me. Comfort.
I went for comfort. I think I just wore the wrong shoes to start off with. The second ones were actually
Yeah,
really
very
comfortable.
comfortable.
But the
The
damage,
damage
was
was
already
done
done
by then.
already.
But you know, beauty is
It's pain.
Mm.
All right, so let's quickly move on to what we found in the news. Let me start with you, Nama, quickly. I'll come to Uti.
All right, so for me, it's this case about open defecation. FG stakeholders reject bill on Clean Nigeria Agency. So the Federal Ministry of Finance, Environment, and other critical stakeholders in the environment sector on Monday were overwhelmingly rejected the bill which seeks to establish Clean Nigeria. You know, in Nigeria, the case about a lot of people just defecating everywhere, it's really, it's a pandemic. Let me put it that way. And unfortunately, the bill was rejected. I don't know why. So my question is, the people that the Ministry of Environment, how do they intend to tackle this? Because it's a major problem. And you know that all of this is part of what is causing all kinds of diseases and sicknesses around. The environment are completely unhealthy for people, for the Nigerian citizens.
It's interesting when they shut down the 3rd Mainland Bridge. When you go through, what's that place where you now go through, where you divert?
Kata Bridge.
It's openly done.
No, they even line up.
Openly.
It's turn
It's
by
not to
turn.
poop over the
I'm
bridge.
telling you.
Wow.
The thing is
Sometimes
a known
there's
destination.
some areas along Osborne Road,
Yes.
openly.
It's horrible. Like, how do you do that? And it's mainly guys that do that.
But it speaks to a bigger problem, though. So clearly, we don't have enough facilities because these people obviously don't have an alternative. If they had an alternative, I mean, I'm not sure anybody wants their backside out in public.
No, men
Well,
do.
a lot.
Let's move on.
All right. So my headline, it's been in the news for the last how many weeks? Is it weeks now, or even maybe days? So Omicron, travelers stranded in Lagos and Abuja airports. So of course I don't know if I should even call it dreaded. It's like it's overhyped. COVID Omicron, the new variant of COVID-19. It's obviously really attacking and taking its toll on the aviation sector. Obviously following the change in travel rules by countries like Canada, the United Kingdom, to curtail the spread of this new variant of COVID-19. A lot of international flights were cancelled, to understand. I believe it was British Airways which cancelled their flight coming in and going out. And they sort of announced that, those flights were cancelled due to operational issues. The British High Commission has also gone on to suspend the issuance of temporary visas to red list countries, which of course now includes Nigeria. So of course, as the rules changed and came into effect as of 4 a.m. today, Nigeria became a red list country. Of course, what that means is if you are non-citizens are not allowed in, and then citizens and permanent residents who are able to travel in must mandatory quarantine for 10 days at a cost of, I think, just under £2,500, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
And just before the Christmas period, when people now have to start making decisions, people's kids were planning to come back to Nigeria for Christmas. Some people were planning to go to the UK for Christmas. There's so many logistical issues. I have a colleague who has 4 kids and herself,
stranded.
5 people who have tickets to travel to the UK on the 20th. If they were to go, it will cost them over about £12,000
To do the test.
to
do the
quarantine for 10 days.
That's
So
crazy.
I mean,
£2,500.
that kind of money is a down payment on a house. That's a car on the road
Exactly.
for 10 days of accommodation. I mean, if you spend £12,000 in Dubai, you'll be staying in one of the best
I'm
suites.
telling you.
I mean, it really is crazy to see that this is where we find ourselves. Interestingly for me, I've been trying to find out. I haven't heard of a death from Omicron. The scientists in South Africa say it's a mild variant. So I'm a little bit confused as to why there's such a huge kerfuffle about this,
As well.
given that vaccinations have spread. And, so it's just very interesting. But I never want to cry foul, but it just seems like Africa is just being unfairly targeted. I can't see any reason for this. We've largely gotten through COVID. I don't want to say unscathed because people have lost their lives, but compared to the rest of the world, we've done a lot better. So I'm amidst. I don't understand what's going on, but to those who have travel plans, I mean, even I'm affected. But,
yeah, you are. I was going to say that. Well, you know what? Let's move on. Oromi's family hires Femi Falana against Dowen College. This is just to give us an update that the family of Sylvester, late Sylvester Oromoni Jr. They've hired Femi Falana as their legal counsel. So this is just to give us an update. So we're going to take a break. That's our conversation today, right? Just talking about preventing child or any form of harm that comes to children when it comes to schools and public places. Yeah, stay with us. We'll be right back.